Hello everybody, today I'll be starting the Midnight Whistle event story. Let us begin. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this event because like someone was using it, and boy will learn more like how she became a vampire, probably. Because she's wearing what she wore before becoming like a full-fledged vampire. So I'm guessing this is before she became the real vampire. But she was a
This is
reflected.
no ordinary train. From Istanbul to Vienna, each land it passes through still carries the echoes of gunshots and explosions. Before the war, it was a symbol of luxury. Now it is an arc, a way to outrun death, and everyone is scrambling for a ticket. They have no idea that when night falls and the train stops, death comes aboard too. On one such night, a group of passengers awoke to the sound of crying. They followed it. Then, the crying turned to bawling, and the bawling to wailing, until they reached it. A door that wasn't there before. And there, in a carriage that never was, in that place that shouldn't even have existed, blood-red eyes blinked in the darkness. Before they could utter a scream, they were pulled into the darkness, doomed to join the wailing of the dead and dying in their accursed chorus. As the night fell, and the last slivers of light gave in to the darkness, their cries faded, and the blood of those sorry passengers trickled, sweet and warm, into the throats of the red-eyed monsters. Only when that last drop had been swallowed up did the conductress appear, walking amidst the shredded flesh, counting off each passenger the way a butler might inspect a mess left behind from his master's feast. 231, 232. The ceremony is complete, and this journey has come to an end. We hope you had a pleasant trip, and we look forward to seeing you again aboard
The Danube Dawn.
I'm scary. So yeah, this is Robuska.
The Danube Dawn.
The boy mutters the words one last time, then closes his notebook and hands it back to the woman beside him.
I haven't been able to read a vampire story since the war started. Thank you kindly, ma'am.
It's just one of many stories in my collection. I suppose it's interesting enough then.
You suppose? It's amazing! And the next train coming into the station is called the Danube Dawn too, you know. Huh. So, it's the same train, isn't it? The vampire's secret base.
The folly of youth. Not yet able to discern fiction from reality.
Well, it's not like these stories just spring up out of nowhere. I've heard all kinds of them that really happen. At least, I think so. What do you think, ma'am?
He blinks his shadow's eyes at the woman, then lowers the brim of his hat.
What I think is of little matter. I simply write what I see. And I see an intriguing story in you. May I have your name?
Robuska. My name's Robuska. Pleasure to meet you, ma'am.
Robuska. An interesting name. I'll be sure to make record of it. As I said, I'm a collector of stories, and you may just have something worth adding to my collection.
She opens her notebook, her shiny pen tracking a line across the page.
I'd love to, ma'am. But you're about to board the train, aren't you? I'm only here for a visit, so it's pretty much impossible I'll ever see you again.
I wouldn't be so sure.
She spins the pen idly between her fingers.
Many a great tale started with the impossible.
Vampires on a train, eh? That old tale.
The comment they leave from passenger to passenger. The tale has a few more listeners than expected.
Old tale. You heard this story before, sir?
No, not precisely. But many like it. Vampires, werewolves, wild beasts, and monsters. It's always the same story about the powerful consuming the common folk. Storytellers have always been good at making their points one way or another.
Ah, that doesn't seem like the same thing to me. What do you think, ma'am?
What's the turns to like the woman who told the story has vanished?
You're young. You'll grow out of these tall tales soon enough.
You really don't think vampires are real?
I'm much too old to believe in that kind of rubbish. I don't see why it's necessary to even put vampires in that one anyway.
The old man saw a long ring of smoke and bends down, removing the rose steam as his pathetic meets his severed leg.
Of course it's necessary.
The boy nods gravely, turning towards the direction of the oncoming train.
Think about it. The story's about death, right? And vampires kill, sure, but they also give eternal life. So, say one of the passengers is killed. The vampire can just bite them on the neck, and just like that, they're alive again. Take out the vampires, and now death is a one-way trip. The end of the line. It's way more exciting to have some twists and turns. I mean, where's the fun in a story you can predict from the very beginning?
You're in for disappointment looking at things like that. The world is filled with predictable endings, usually predictably tragic.
The old man held one cigarette between his fingers, just toward the corner of the station. Masked figures huddled together, clothes worn, cheeks stressed with frost, silent and stubborn to fix their gaze on the frozen tracks ahead of them.
Just look at those poor folk over there. They've been waiting here for days. How do you think their story will end? Do you think they have tickets in their pockets? Of course not. But they're hungry and afraid to face the gunfire. So they come here to try their luck. But miracles are few and far between in this world.
The boy pats his empty stomach, showing on the meaning behind the old man's world.
Try their luck? What sort of luck are you talking about exactly?
I'm sure you're well aware already.
The other eyes gaze over the station, the wedding of drama soon to unfold.
You're confusing me, sir. Weren't we just talking about stories?
The boy behind brushes the dust from his neck. Where he does, the crowd begins to move. The moment the station bell tolls, a voice rings all over the dim.
The next train will arrive in 20 minutes. Please line up, taking care to bring all your belongings, and prepare your tickets for inspection.
It's coming. The Danube Dawn.
This is my chance.
The crowd rises and enters the boarding gate.
Well, I better get going now. I mean, my train is here. God bless you, sir. Whichever god that is.
He waves the old man before slipping into the crowd like a dove feeling dizzy. No one notices his movement. Who cares about our tickets? The one's far away, and the train's about to arrive. I know what a troublesome mission.
November 30th, 1912. The Danube Dawn is arriving at... Vampires? Infection. Manus Vindictae.
Wait, is this how she got infected? Or is she already infected? The investigator lingers on the name.
Didn't expect I'd be dealing with Manus Vindictae for my first field mission after the 5th storm.
I think she might not be infected yet. She would get infected here in this story, and then it'd be like the first roguelike, and then the second roguelike. That's how like the timeline of the story goes for Samwise.
According to current intelligence, the vampire working with the Manus is set to board this train. I was hoping I'd be able to finish this job with my new teammates. Get this done quickly. It looks like this won't be so easy.
She sighs and draws a communicator from her coat pocket.
Easteros Operations Squad 77. Rendezvous. Train station. Time 1820 hours. Still no answer. I never realized the storm could affect people's punctuality too. Fine. If the train arrives and they're still not here, then...
More and more people stream to the station. The platform haze with bodies far beyond the capacity of cemetery.
Don't push them! Do you even have a ticket?
For crying out loud, the train isn't even here yet.
On planes rise, anxiety spreads, the fire order station collapses. The screen pieces above.
No, my ticket!
Sir, please give that ticket back to that lady.
What are you talking about? This is my ticket!
Your ticket? You just snatched it from my hand. Everyone just saw it.
I think you're own. I think you can give it to a younger person. He had more life to live than you. Anyway. The man remains affected by her scolding.
Sir, there will be other trains. Everyone will have the chance to leave. I need you to calm down, understand? Our tickets have been specially processed to prevent misuse, so you won't be able to use that ticket.
Other trains? Hey, everyone, listen to me. I have first-hand information. This is the last train out of here. It's now or never. No one's leaving here after tonight.
Sir? Sir!
Just children cries underwhelmed with the whistle of rough of steam, spring out the persuasion.
You don't know what it's like out there. We could all be dead by tomorrow.
Oh, enough of your blithering excuses. Give me my ticket back now. You can save your heroic speech for...
When she finished, Jan heard Thorsten buzzing with a thicker scream that thick claws stand screaming. Numb eyes locked on him.
Sir, please drop the weapon.
Let me in. I'll shoot her. I'll shoot you. I'll shoot everyone.
A cloud struck and passed, dragging the car from the yellow, lapping in the shadow behind.
You really think I'm just going to be a good leadership? No, no, no. If I don't get to make it out of here, then no one else will.
When she put the air, silence falls over the crowd.
Hold it, you bastard! Get your hands off that lady!
Garage does rough.
Don't make us end this the hard way.
Yes, there's the
Aren't you
darkness.
soldiers busy enough killing each other? You have to come and start roughing us up too?
Posturing his finger stingers on the trigger.
Alright, then try me. Let's see who can pull the trigger first.
Greetings.
This is mine! Mine! I've been waiting 3 whole days! Budapest is calling! Yes! The safe place! Budapest!
Hypothermia, hunger, Nervous tension resulting in delirium. Simply put, he's insane.
Sensing their thoughts.
Agreed.
Target lockdown.
That was certainly a
Face
choice.
the truth.
Okay, that was quick.
Battles have little meaning.
Just boop, dead. In the chaos, the shaking hostages pulled back to the platform guards.
Are you alright, ma'am?
I'm fine, but my ticket. He still has my ticket.
She points towards the cobra ahead, who now charges like a mad bull.
Out of my way!
She finally checks off the guards and pulls towards the missing trucks.
Budapest! That's the only safe place! Ah!
You see that? The world tilts. The ground gives away beneath him. He leaped from the platform.
Good Lord! Sir, take my hand. The train's coming.
Cries, screams, a whistle rise and a chorus nearly drowned the train's steam whistle in the distance. The man stands dazed in the center of the tracks. His legs are bent at the obtuse angles, broken and bleeding. But he smiles. A thick black column of smoke cuts the dusky sky, rising along with a loud whistle.
It's the train! It's the Danube Dawn!
Year after year, the shadow wars into this land, relentless, unshakable. But still, the Danube Dawn makes his journey like a dutiful soldier marching alone through terrain, sleet and storm. She arrives bearing hope and freedom for life.
The Danube Dawn. Budapest.
At least he remembers when he must do and stumble towards the engine.
No, sir! No!
I made it! Mother, Father, Melina!
There were trains that would smoke every near, adding spilling dim yellow circles into the twilight. The man limbs swore along the tracks. He's gonna get cursed.
Here's my ticket! Let me in! Let me in!
Kyle's wearing a thin ticket in the air. He waves like a protective charm, like the key to life were in his hands.
I have a
See
ticket!
that? The train thunder grins to stop too late. Momentum and he carries his iron pulverizing his flesh. Crushing rage, madness and fear, everything to the cold still. The blood-stained ticket slip from his fingers, carried up far and far away. The train doors open. The stewardess, feeling eye patch, rushes out in a panic.
Oh my. Everyone, please remain calm. We need to inspect this scene.
Please, let me in, miss. For the love of all that's good. Don't let us die out here.
This is the last train, isn't it? Please, you have to help us.
The crowd surges forward toward the opening door. The golden horror that only just guards forgotten in their desperation, throwing mass of faces filled with stark fear and determination and bodies justing for position. Meanwhile, ticket drifts unseen, and inside before another. Yet as someone was reaches out to it, he made by shadow operation. Before she can react, the shadow on the ticker are gone, vanishing into thin air.
A shadow? It could be some kind of arcane skill.
The investigators scanned the crowd in silence, searching for a source of this shadow.
Annabelle, William, come along. We wouldn't want to get lost now, would we?
Wait for me, Miss Dorothy.
Not here.
A Class 10 steam engine. When this beauty gets going, it'll run faster than the wind blows over the Alps. As a compound engine, you understand? Steam's got to go through 2 stages before it gets pumped out the top.
Not here either. Finding no further clues, her pressing mission turned to the forefront of her mind. She picks up her suitcase and joined the madly charging quote.
Crowd's starting to rush. Not safe to stand around. Excuse me? Coming through.
In the brief moment they passed each other, the investigator put the bloodstained ticket clenched in the boy's hand.
Please, wait.
He seems not to hear her call, hurrying on as rushing to port, weakening his pace. The investigator attempts to stop him, but the boy ducks. Her twitching fingers brush across the top of dark felt hat.
Hey, my hat!
The fell hat falls, revealing a girl's face. Her hair spilled, drifting in the wind. The skin, red eyes, and fangs. She is a spitting image of a vampire.
Red eyes.
The girl bows her head, running out the investigator's side.
You're kidding. I only got that hat 3 days ago.
Listening past, she leaps into the throng. Then instant, like a dragonfly reeds, she disappeared into the crowd. The investigator stepped forward to grab her sole piece of evidence, a hat, thin and unremarkable.
A vampire disguised as a normal person, though far from perfectly. They could add her picture to the big book of vampire faces back at headquarters.
If nothing else, it tells the girl body to cling it away over her disguise. So yeah, that'll be all. Well, let's do this first. What is not greeting on the film mission manual is the real norm. Mission number XX1912 XX13. Location the Newton Dawn. Secret level top secret. The instrument can report multiple investigator records indicated during the past 3 operation cycles. As acted in the city attachment, remarking numerous traces but constantly detected inside the Newton international train running between Istanbul and Vienna. These scenery patterns closely match the activity signature of a known beyond entity, the vampire. Report. Meanwhile, a series of unexpected deaths and disappearances occur along the train route. Primarily, examination shows that the victims were prone for trauma and displayed tissue mutations of identified form. Differing from a paranormal vampire is infected, the upper division split direct contact a new strain of vampire. Red level has been classified as severe. Evidence suggests that the presence of a normal vampire for the Newton is an active or periodic cycle of vampire infected as a equator when numbers per dead personal safety during operation. The vampire performance for investigator someone was by assigned to the Newton. Investigators include report the Newton, compare the elasticity, number of vampire entities, serve the activity patterns, and assess passenger level. Investigate what a vampire activity recorded with newly discovered vampire infected citizens along the train route, record any newly discovered strains, trace, and behavioral patterns. That direct evidence of collaboration between management and the vampire. The Samwise is ambiguous with the 4 members in the SGS operations was 77. The Newton logs are performed in Station G, 6:12 p.m. local time, November 30, 2012. It will supply all mission critical resources and equipment. Power Foundation, November 2012. So So yeah, here's for like before Samawise became a vampire. She just felt like she was sick, right? It's 9 to 12, and that's the date. But that was all for today. Thank you for watching. I really enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.